You have roughly an 18% chance of an ace. You have an average score of 1.96 across the U.S. Open and the Masters. So I think part of that is just extra frustration because it's not a hole that you typically fare poorly on. But we'll see if he can get out of that mindset. He's still in a pretty good spot here, is Ace Ventura. So time for him to regroup and move on as Randy Reeves looks to pour in an ace here and start the back nine as he did.
Look at that scorecard, too. Ace, ace, and then just a pillar of consistency the rest of the way. Oh, wow. See, this is where you're talking about the risk reward. Just misses that ace opportunity. And now, similar to what we saw with John Ace Ventura, where he took a moment, step back, reevaluate. Yet again, look at this one from the other side of the hole. Randy Reeves taking a similar approach for this long putt back for 2.
And in my brief time of watching hole number 10 here, I have not seen the putts that John Ventura and Randy Reeves have faced on this hole.
Right.
Typically speaking, they've really settled around the hole. There's been some aces. And he drains it.
Knocks it down.
Continues his run of pars now. Pretty consistent for Randy Reeves there. And again, once we get into this back nine, which is underway here now, holes are a lot tougher. All 3 of our putters in this group at 2 under par through 10.
Well, heading over to hole number 11, we're looking at the live updated leaderboard there. We see John Powell still holding on to first out of the golfers here today in today's field at 4 under. Greg Newport, John Ventura, Randy Reeves all sitting 2 under right now. Newport and Ventura both sitting plus 300. And finally in this group, Randy Reeves, see a little bit of movement there as well, plus 333 through 10. All of those guys very close together. As we're going to head into this last back nine or the last stretch here where we're going to have a couple opportunities where this could go the other way. You see some of the aceable holes in the front, not as much so here on the back. This is where you just want to avoid trouble, isn't it?
This is the hole. Rick Alessi went out of bounds. Michael Rutledge went out of bounds. That one started a little bit too far to the right, but John is going to get away with it. Ends up being kind of exactly where you would like to be with a fairly simple 2 here. But really, we've seen this hole ace less than 1% of the time. It's extremely challenging to ace it. 2 is a good score here. You take your 2, you move on. That's what Randy Reeves has done for the entirety of his career in professional tournaments. 100% par percentage on this hole.